Yo, what is up, YouTube? Today we got... Hold on. Phantom. Who are you? Wait, which one is you? We got a Phantom VOD review today. I don't know which one is the player. I gotta wait a second. Hold on. An innovative poet asphyxiated this relative. You're the Graves. Oh, perfect. Okay, we got a Graves. We're playing very when is this match? 7-4. This is yesterday. What is this build? Where are you going, gun? Quicksilvers, that's super fake. Yeah, this build is really buns. You have good objective damage. Normal damage is kind of whatever, but you're staying in fights, which is good, and you didn't die too many times. Let's check it out. Let's download the replay and see what happens. Let's see. We have a Lash here, no counterspell. I'm already taking off points for that. We got a Shiv here. Shiv, Celeste, Ivy with no lightning scroll. I mean, look, I'm looking for a counterspell or a dispel here. You don't have either. That shows a lack of building knowledge. Let's look at counter items though. They got 2 M1 characters, suppressor. You were in the mid lane. I don't mind it. You're always on the spirit builders. You're lucky to not. That's probably what's it called? A lack of understanding how new Graves plays after the nerfs. Gun is really useless for doing damage, and that's really all Graves can do is damage. So don't worry. I got you with this review. You'll learn. I'm gonna pull up my my Discord here so that I can get the notes as well.
How many dreams must you walk?
Let's see, early game notes. Game notes. Yeah, you're laning at Shiv Haze, which is a little bit of a tough lane, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like laning against Haze personally. It's always annoying. Hold on, let me lower my music. Let's see what we're working with here. We got a Warden with us. Starting off shooting the wave, which is fine. That's a pretty standard start, pretty standard opener. I don't mind it. They can't buy yet. Can we play a little aggressive here? Perfect. You didn't have to dash there. If you just walked a few steps, you would have been able to slide off the stairs. Minor optimization, but you gotta make as many as you can. Shoot the Shiv here, shoot the Shiv, shoot the Shiv. You have resto shot. There you go, finally got your heal.
I see shit.
This should make them stop and rethink their choices.
Alright, Haze has been pelting you guys from a distance here. I want to see you either match her or pressure the wave more than her. By matching her, I mean make it so that she cannot take that angle. Throw a skull, push her off of it. She won't be able to stay. Your Warden can't really do much. You see, you're hiding. Like, sure, you're not taking damage, but your Warden's gonna die. You gotta help him. Look, this is a standard opener build. That's what I'm looking at right now. Bro, I hate this stupid thing in the middle of my screen, bro. I need to restart my game to get rid of that, though. Whatever. Really bothered. I don't know. That wall is kind of whatever. I try to use the wall as more of a... You know what? Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. There will be a mistake that you will make that I will be able to notice instantly.
Going to shop.
Whatever you say.
These are slow ass boxes, bro. Oh my goodness. You gotta work on your movement for sure. I need to make a general notes tab. Like, what are we doing? Okay, if you punch the middle of the boxes, you can hit all of them at once.
My
Okay?
mentor has needs.
Yeah, you lost so much time there, and now Warden is basically half HP'd for what? What is that wall? Okay. First things first. Put the wall behind the enemy. Yeah, no worries, bro, no worries. But look. Put the wall behind the enemy, but not just behind the enemy. Behind them in a way that they have to walk into it if they want to leave. So here you put it like right here. You should save it and put it back here. That way they either have to go all the way around, which forces them to fight you for longer, or they have to just take the wall damage. Yeah, but no, since you play Graves, you gotta work on your movement. Graves is actually really cheeks right now. Oh, kill this guy. That's fine. That's get away.
Thanks for the assist, G.
If you didn't get denied there, you would have had Mystic Shot.
I can get something decent at the shop.
You win whatever fight.
Stay away from me.
Hold on. So what's the play there to just... Like, I don't mind using the wall on the camp, although I would never use my wall on a tier 1 camp unless the enemies are contesting it. If you're gonna do it, at least use it on 2 minions instead of 1. That way it goes slightly faster.
And I are just getting
You're losing time on these minor mistakes that you're making.
These guys do a great job at keeping my sister out of my way. If they get close, kill them.
Never use your skills on the wave unless you have to clear the wave instantly. You did not have to clear the wave instantly there. And don't worry about all the nitpicks that I be making. I do this for every VOD. You can be an Eternus, you can be an Initiate, I will make the same nitpicks.
I see IV.
You should use the wall here. Not like that. Warden ulted! I guess he got Shiv knifed and hope for the assists.
If you're
Like,
looking for
extended
a
mag,
mercy,
what a
my
build are you
friends, I'm
running?
afraid it's in short supply. Thanks for the assist,
I mean, look, so far it's just been a really standard Graves lane. You can't really do much considering the characters that you're playing against, so I don't mind you playing this safe. At least you're not dying. Well, you gotta go there, run.
There's that arrogant bastard.
Wasted all your stamina before entering the fight. You should be able to kill at least one of them there. No, not like this. No, come on, at least one. Nice.
Thanks for the assist, G.
Okay, boom. If you're maxing your skills, oh, what is this? Okay, work on your build.
Copy that.
Work on your build. Whatever build you're running, this is a bad build. Okay, this is just a bad build. If you want some recommendations, I recommend the Nahu Spirit build, Farming Bips build, or the Osis build. One of those three. They're all very good. Because your build is not only is it unoptimal, also the skill point orders are bad. If you don't level up your 2 here, then you have all 3 points. You can instantly get your ult to level 2, which gives you 10-second duration and ghoul speed. You can put it down and basically instantly take the tower every time. So that's what I wanted to see here, especially because you got 2 kills. You would have at least half health the tower here, and now it's just kind of like, well, what are we doing? We haven't shot the tower once, so it's really sad. Parry, bro, he's parry. No, okay. Let's write some stuff down. All right, this is where I start writing my notes down. Okay. Take your time aiming your wall, especially when the enemies can't move. There's no reason why the Shiv should not be in the wall right now, instead of the wall being to the side of him. He was parried. He was standing still. What are we talking about? I don't mind the ult. I don't like it, but whatever. I don't mind it. The zombies will still go to their tower, so it's fine. Yeah, definitely work on your wall for sure. Let's see. I mean, change your build. That's another thing for early game. Is there anything else that I've noticed in this early game where I'm like, you kind of need to be doing that better? You're Phantom, so that means you're pretty close to reaching like, what's after Phantom? Ascendant? Yeah. And there's just like a lot of mistakes that I don't want to see you making like this. Like these minor optimizations I'm talking about. But so far the lane is fine. It's not bad, but it's not great. Standard lane. Also, one of the other reasons why I don't like your... Oh yeah, movement. That's what it was. Practice movement. Often. And by practice, that doesn't mean you have to go into like a specific movement map or work on movement in like the on the New York City map thingy. That can just mean when you're in the hideout, waiting in queue, do mantle glides. Try hitting the corner boosts. Just use your buttons and hit some movement skills so that you can work on being able to perform it in a match. Because you're Graves, you can't move. You have no movement abilities. You don't really have any survivability.
Thanks for the assist, G.
Yeah, this build is horrible. No extra stam. No tankiness. No spirit. Split shot this early doesn't really do much. You're not really... I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, you didn't really get any value out of your ult, which it's not leveled, because, so I guess it's fine, but... Look. If we look at the screen, right, we can see that they have a haze. Haze buys Ricochet basically every game. And you know what Ricochet does? Invalidates your skulls. This is why I don't like skull max builds. They're terrible now. They just get broken instantly. Alright, this is standard gameplay. I'm speeding this up.
Thanks for the assist, G.
Low gank didn't really do much, whatever.
Ivy's missing. Whatever you say.
No, you're wasting time. Look. Play. All right, I'm gonna write this down in our notes. Play wave timings. Waves spawn every 30 waves spawn every 30 seconds. After you push a wave, go for either boxes, comma, roam, comma, pressure on enemy tower / enemies under tower, or what did I say? Boxes, roam, or farm. T1 / T2 camps. Right now you're doing nothing. Push the wave, then go do something. You push the wave, go do something. No, go do something.
Push Broadway.
Okay, boom, push Broadway. That's a good call. Flip the tower a bit. You went too deep. You're never gonna break the tower. Not that fast. Haze has ult. I don't mind you shooting there. The split shot play was good. You instantly cleared the entire wave. Your wave gonna come in. Just stay back, shoot the tower, use your skulls, and if she tries to engage on you, it's so easy. Back up, play walls, play cover. Your warden has ult. She basically dies. Shiv is not there. You get this tower for free. Let's write it down under the notes because that was a horrible play. When pressuring tower as Graves, understand that your range is short. Even shooting the tower is already a dangerous position. So going for parry basically means you have to dive or take infinite damage. Don't do that. Don't do that. Really, it was a great play until you went for the parry. If Warden went for the parry, I would have said perfect. Warden goes for the parry, she engages on the Warden, he has ult, he tanks the Haze ult, you kill her, boom, 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 easy. But since you did it, hold on, let me write that down as well. In all caps, Graves is squishy. No, it seems like all the Graves players don't understand that. Graves is squishy, guys. She dies instantly to anything.
Keep fighting, Infernus.
Finally, we got extra health. Stamina next, this is fine. Clear the wave, let's get our centers next. Or the tower.
Maiden.
I'm out, motherfucker.
I don't like that ult positioning, but whatever. I do the same thing sometimes. It's fine. Can you get our centers, please? Oh, that guy is dead. That guy is dead. No, don't use your wall. What does this wall do? Okay, work on the wall. Here, I'm gonna write down some uses for your wall. Okay. Uses for wall. Farm camps easier. Block off enemy escape. Block off enemy engage. I.e., you put it in front of your tower so the enemies can't walk into your tower. It's also good for blocking off the minions. I was gonna go further. I mean, even if you cover that exit, they're not going there anyways. Okay, think about it like this. They just got your Guardian. It's 10 minutes into the game. Warden's dead. Look, there's two of them there. Celeste, Shiv. Warden's already 1 HP when they went in on him. I imagine Shiv got a knife. I don't think they're gonna go that way. Here's what I'm thinking. If you really want to fight them, what you have to do is go into this, use the wall, cut off the middle of the room. But that's a throw play anyways. I'm just saving my wall. I'm saying, okay, Warden's dead, whatever. I'm gonna use the wall to go farm the center so I don't take my entire HP bar farming it. Like, the wall is not a guaranteed kill until maybe, like, you have items that do damage, not split shot, extended magazine. You don't even have any spirit yet. So yeah, work on using your wall. I wrote some down. I wrote down some uses for it. Block off enemy engage, farm camps easier. Summon zombies on or tower killing. Whatever. Clear the wave. Clear the wave.
Defend Greenwich. Whatever you say.
Okay. Yeah, you see, I would have had the wall here. It's a minor optimization, but it makes me safer because the zombies are summoned, so they can't even engage on me. Okay. I've seen this too many times. Do not use wall unless it is blocking an entrance/exit. You use it in the middle of the room. They can just walk in or around the wall. They can walk in and just walk around it. You need to work on that. You need to work on that, buddy. Okay. Try to look at your timer a bit. I'm gonna teach you. All right, let me teach you how to stay aware during the game. I'll write this in the mid-game notes. Okay. How to stay aware during game. So this is how you stay aware, okay? And by awareness, I mean knowing where to be, when to be there, and why you should be there. So there's a thing that I teach all my students, which is called the triangle method. It's a very easy method of keeping track of all the information that this game gives you. And by all, I mean some of it, because there's a lot. We start off in the bottom left corner of the triangle, which is looking at our souls. The reason why we do this is that we can make sure we're not holding on to too many souls. We can make sure that we're not entering a fight with a huge bag that's risky to fight with. And we can make sure that we're not entering a fight before spending our souls so that we can be as strong as possible. So we start off here, look at our souls. If I were you right now, since I'm on the zip, Urn is up. I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna speed back, buy in shop, and then go to the urn. Or if somebody picks it up while I'm in shop, I'm gonna go to the other side so I can play for the drop off. Next thing we do is look at the top of the screen. We're looking at the timer, and sometimes you can look at the ults, but that's a little bit high level. It's a little bit high level. The reason why we look at the timer is so that we can be prepared for the timings of this game. 2 minutes are when tier 1 spawn. 3 minutes, boxes. 5 minutes, mid buffs for the first time. 8 minutes, sinners, and 10 minutes, mid buffs and urn for the second time. Urn for the first time. But the reason why I'm saying this is because the mid buffs just spawned, you were nowhere near it. Even though you could have been there. You had just farmed the sinners, boom, farm the sinners, instantly go to mid buff, because it was like 9:45 when you farmed them. So you need to be aware of that. And then finally, look at the map. The map, I'm not gonna lie, I spend about 87% of my game looking at the map. I'm not even looking at the screen, I'm looking at the map. You get more information looking at the map than you do looking at your screen anyways. So start here, then go up here, then go up here. And try to do that every time you're in downtime, right? So downtime means we're on the zip. What can you do on the zip? Not really much. Let's look around. Look at our map, look at the timer. What are we gonna do? Okay, so let's see what you do here. After you, okay, we're turning around. Where are you going? You gotta buy still. Guess we're staying so that we can escort the urn. That's fun. Okay, urn escorted. Are we gonna get this tower then? Nice. Back up. Back up. You're dead. Work on your movement, please. This is unacceptable death. That is an unacceptable death. You should never die there. At least you guys got the urn. That's fun. Yeah, this is like your build is like 4 patches late, bro. 4 patches. Graves got buffed and nerfed twice. And that's when, before that, this build was maybe slightly viable. But now it's like, no, this is not good. This is not good.
Copy that.
I have a question for you. Spirit lifesteal with no spirit? Exactly. Exactly. Graves does well with spirit investment. This scales with spirit. This scales with spirit. This scales with spirit. This scales with spirit. And you have none. What are we doing? So yeah, get a better build, but I've already told you what build you should do, so I'm not too pressed about that. I just keep saying it because, you know, I keep noticing it. But I do have a question for you. Did you come to this lane because you knew the rift was here? If that's the case, I give you a clap. That was a good play. But if that's not the case, then I will say, stay more aware of this. Because you want to, the reason why you want to be in a place is because you can get souls from being there. I've seen worse builds. I've seen worse builds. It's okay. No, you didn't? Alright, perfect. Whenever you're in base, because you've either died or because you back to heal, I want you thinking about where you can get the most amount of souls. That's typically by either A, playing objectives, or B, taking farm. Or taking waves. So first prio is waves, second prio objectives, third prio farm. Okay? Come over here to get the wave, that's fine. You could have gone either here or here. If it was for objectives, you don't know which one it is, so I don't mind it. It doesn't show on the map, but you can kind of just tell if you look. I think you can look from mid and see where it is. You could know, you could know. There's always a way to know. So yeah, just it's not a big deal, just be more aware. I'm low-key saying a whole lot of nothing, to be honest. That's because a whole lot of nothing is happening. What are you? You just wasted 10 seconds dancing on the zipline for what? Your Infernus is getting jumped and you're finishing the center? Just finish it later, bro. Go help this guy. You're wholly too late to that fight. Alright, push your ult down. We're gonna use it to push the walker, okay?
The dead's wrath will be felt.
I read you.
You are gonna have the super minions, but they're gonna have 3. I honestly wouldn't push it. I go for their doubles. Can you go for their doubles? Back up a bit, back up a bit. As Graves, you're squishy. You don't really want to be at the front of the place, by the
I
way.
see Dynamo.
I like this positioning. Staying at high lane. That was perfect. Yeah, you're actually goated. Their Lash got a good ult. Unlucky. It was a good ult from their Lash.
This is going to find
That's why I get sick of the Lash character. And that's another thing. So that happened this early in the game, and you didn't have counterspell by the end of the game? If you get hit by another Lash ult, I'm smacking you, bro. I'm gonna smack you.
Is under attack.
You should never pass the dead.
The mother will strengthen you.
Yo, we need to team up on this shit.
Alright, get their center right here. Nice. Go get the mid buff! This is why I mean, look at your timer, bro.
Let's take out shit.
Every time you're in the downtime, punching centers is downtime.
Our yellow guardian has been defeated.
I see Ivy.
Ernest coming over.
What's the point of having a list
Clear the wave
if I can't tap into it?
and be ready. You might need a pop bolt. Doesn't look like it.
Efforts. They would
Alright, stop. Stop right here. Stop right here. We see a very big team fight happening in the mid lane. And by very big, I mean we see a lot of enemies in it. There's 4 people here. There's only one thing you should be calling here. Infernus, let's go get this walker. Your 2 teammates are over here clearing this wave. Team fight on mid. Mo's probably just going to clear the wave, or Mo might run to this team fight, die. They're going to get the blue walker for sure if he dies. You need to pressure this so they have either 2 options. Lose their walker and trade, or run to you and try to cover. It's just Shiv, you can win this. You have ult too. No, ult's too far up.
Let's go yellow.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay, no. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. That was good. That was good. That was perfect. Look, the ult's a little too far up. That's easily broken, but try to put your ult in a safer spot, is what I'll say. First Spirit investment in the game, and it's Suppressor against Haze. Yeah, no. I would have preferred to see any other item, to be honest. Cooldown or duration are both great. Improved Spirit is good. Slowing Hex is insane. Slowing Hex is great against this guy, great against this guy, great against her. Good. It kind of confirms skills against Dynamo. Work on your itemization in terms of counter buying and really just understanding buys in the first place. It's not a bad buy. It's not a bad buy. It's just not the best to buy. And the thing what we're working on here is trying how to get the best to buy.
reports from a distance.
No, okay. I'm gonna write this down. Hold on. Start bottom left. Look at souls. Up, look. Can you guys hear the keyboard clicking? I don't know. Oh no, that's the thing I was gonna say. Do not rotate using the zip. It's the slowest thing, and by rotating using the zip, you basically take yourself off the map, hence giving the enemy team map control and whatever you're not farming. Instead of going back home through your zip and going to clear this wave, you should have just went to go either farm your doubles or farm this single. Single is safer because Infernus is there. Doubles is risky, but also it's better to grab earlier because it puts it on cooldown 1 and it prevents the enemy team from stealing it 2. So here's our next mid-game note. Don't use the zip to rotate in mid-game because it is too slow and prevents you from farming / applying pressure on map. What I want you to do is choose. No, you don't have to choose lane. What I want you to do is clear a wave on whatever lane you're in at the time. Then go decide if you want to farm, join a fight, push a walker, or go for an objective. So, push wave first, then go farm, or go for objective. That you just pushed the wave, went back into your spawn to go clear this wave, but Drifter was already there. You should have looked at your map and saw that. What I wanted to see you do is push the wave, put the zombies down, it'll push the wave even further. To be honest, it's a waste of a soul because the wave wasn't fully pushed, but it's not optimal, whatever. Then go get your doubles. But you're getting them now, so whatever, never punished. What names am I talking? Alright, finishing off our doubles here, perfect. Hit this farm. Wave's gonna crash on blue, let's pick that up.
Copy that. Haze is missing.
Never mind, we're going to the other end.
Whatever you say.
Pick it up, that's fine. Pick up the next wave. Let's slow down a bit. We're going to go by.
You're not gonna regret this.
Yeah, this buy is terrible. Try looking up an itemization guide. I could give you one, but that would honestly take too long. I kind of want to finish the VOD review too. We're already at 30 minutes. Look, there is one main thing that you have to understand when it comes to itemization. Whenever you buy 4.8 thousand souls worth of investment in a category, i.e. spirit, vitality, or weapon, it gives you a boost in stats, as you can see from the little star next to the number. You just bought 1600, 1600, 800. No. That was not great. Not only is Quicksilver already a kind of a fake item on Graves, it's literally the worst reload item, and reloading is not even that real, but whatever, I would have liked active reload instead. You could have just bought like a 3200 item. Save up a bit more. Like now you have to wait for improved spirit. I don't know, I just don't like it. I just don't like it at all. I know you don't have enough, I'm just like, that's what I'm saying, like the build order is not great. It's 20 minutes in and you don't even have your 4.8k spirit. Alright, playing for objective here is good. That's fine. I don't mind it. Okay, what are we doing after the objective? Look at your map right now and tell me. It doesn't matter what you do in the game. Tell me what you would do right now, looking at this map, having all the information that you could possibly need. What are we going to do after this objective? What this does is it gives us some souls, 2800 to the team, and it spawns some super minions that we can use to push the walker if we want to. So what's the plan? If you don't know, guess. Look, your guess is just as good as mine. I'm trying to see where our macro awareness is in terms of like go blue because they're gonna rotate here. Push walker. Go blue? Really? That's the best play you can think of? Okay, look. Here's the best play I can think of looking at this map. Enemy team has to send at least one more over here to deal with these minions. I'm already thinking that it's pretty unlikely that we'll be able to push with this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go buy. Boom. I'm going to look for a pick on blue. We can look to pick the Celeste. I don't mind the go blue call, but the thing is, it seems more like you're saying go blue and get the walker because there's not going to be anybody there. Let's see what we do anyways. Let's see what we do. From the tier 1, that's fine.
Slow them down.
We know there's gonna be another here. I don't mind putting ult down, but it's unlikely to get value. Didn't protect it. And we're dead. That is not how you push a walker. Let me write down how do you push a walker in mid game? To push walker, you must have two of three things to be true. Okay, two of these three things to be true, okay? 1, you see at least 3 enemies on the other side of the map fighting your team. 2, your other 2 waves are either pushed at enemy towers or have a teammate covering them. And 3, you know that whoever is defending the walker will have trouble doing so if you put your ult down. Because you're probably not going to be pushing walkers solo without your ults. And if you have teammates there, then you can just trade out ults for teammates. So no. Instead of saying that, I'll say you know that you are up numbers at walker. In parentheses, walker is +1 player for enemy team. So yeah, boom. That's mid game notes. I think we can start moving into late game soon here.
Keep fighting.
Yeah, that was a terrible push, but it's okay, habits. Let's look at the build. Yeah, this build is really cheeks, bro. It's okay. Once you and by the way, don't worry about counterbuying, okay? Use Nahu build, farming Bip build, or Osis build left to right. You will win more than you will lose. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Whatever you say.
Get this wave. Rotating here for the urn.
Copy that.
We secure the urn. Let's get the center here. They're gonna get the wave. Where are you going?
Whatever you say.
The wave's already dead, bro. Get the center. Whatever. You see, now somebody else took it. You're just not proud of your own souls, bro. Don't walk up here.
If they're gonna jump it,
You should have died just now.
We need to team
You should have
up on
died.
this shit.
Okay, we're farming. That's fun.
Archmother gives
Get the wave. Okay, our waves are really good right now. I don't mind us walking up to look at this tower.
I see Ivy.
Do not go to base.
I'll try to hinder them the best I can.
Let's write that down. Late game notes. While looking at map and side laning / farming, try your best to predict where team fights will happen. The reason why you want to predict where the team fights are going to happen is because if you can predict where they're going to happen, then you can predict what type of timings you'll have in order to like push objectives. Right here, if you're actually looking at your map, right? I can't confirm nor deny that, but I imagine you are, considering you turn back around. You see that this fight is about to happen, but you have to see it earlier. Right here, I'm already seeing possible fight happening. So instead of backing off instantly, yeah, joining the fight is a good idea. Ignoring the fight and pushing the walker is also a good idea. But the thing is, you went and went to go to base. This is why you do not want to use the zip line to rotate. But I already wrote that down, so I'm not going to reiterate that.
Think for the
I see
shit,
Ivy.
So you tried it, boom, zip, boost, wasted. RIP. So what are we doing here? Do we join the team fight or do we go for the walker? It's your decision. We're going for walker. Bad. Look, I really do not like that grave placement. I really don't like it. But it doesn't matter. Good job. You got the walker anyways. If you die here, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I promise you. And you live too. What a skilled player. Alright, nice. We're still on the map. Let's go buy something. Look, 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 look. Turn left. Look at your soul count. You've got over 6,400. You can buy heroic aura, sure. I won't be too mad. I would prefer buying a 6,400 item here. Now, let me tell you what item I'm buying here. Looking at this. Looking at our build. Looking at the enemy team. I'm buying either Ricochet or Inhib, but most likely Inhib. Right now. I'm moving this up. Because I see I have enough for it. I see my green investment is a bit lacking. And I see that I already have split shot. Which means I can spread it. And after Inhib, then I might get heroic. But to be honest... No, I'll still get heroic. It's just too good in this meta. I don't mind the mid, but just go there first. You're already right there. You could have bought it. Okay, nice.
Great job.
Go buy it. Go buy it. What do you buy here?
Little bit of advice.
Yo, we need to team up on this shit.
Fortitude and Titanic Man. Okay, that's not a bad buy. That's not horrible. It's not the worst. Do not walk up here. Okay, stop. Graves, being a squishy character, 24 minutes, 25 minutes into the game, should not be standing at the front of the enemy team spawn when her teammates are in base. You don't see anything wrong with this? Look at your map. One person runs at you. Now you can't take the zip. Now you have to travel all the way over here. All the way over here to get outs. This guy's fast. This guy's fast. I'm cooked. Because you thought you only had a little time? What does that even mean? Whatever. Look at your timer. If instead of going for this wave, you set up for the mid buff, boom, get the mid buff, run over here, clear the wave. Look at your timer, look at your map. Try not... I'm going to write this down. I wrote this down before as well. This is very good advice. When you are playing an immobile / squishy character, try not to be alone and pushed up on map past 20 minutes. Because that's an easy way to get picked off and give the enemy team a advantage for the next objective. I think you're fine here. Do not go here. Go get the buff. Okay, like you're not even looking, bro. You could have had this health buff. Now Shiv's gonna get it. You want Shiv to have a health buff? You want that, really? I know I don't want that.
Death is coming.
Random forced team fight in the enemy jungle. And you're dead. I think your teammates are kind of winning it. Yeah, they're winning it. That's just not an optimal play. And you're calling GG before the game's over? Wow. Wow. You just want to lose. This is an easy taunt to get bodied, by the way. Okay, so let me write this down. Prioritize objectives over farm always. Period. No, that's not toxic. That's not toxic. It's a little foolish, but it's not that toxic to just say GG's. You know what would be toxic if you said GG easy. That's toxic. But to say GG's before the game is over, that's just setting yourself up for failure. I mean, look, if you want to get taunt to get bodied, sure. But remember that all games are winnable and losable, okay? It's easy to clip and then send that shit to Twitter. It's easy. I don't mind a little troll. I do that too. Don't worry about it.
I read you.
Hey, see, you still don't have Inhib or Ricochet, and the game's almost over. Which is why I would have purchased one of them before. Because at this rate, it's looking like you'll be able to get Ricochet, and then you won't really have enough for inhib.
Yo, we need to...
But depends, we'll see.
Is under attack.
Copy that.
Alright, we have major positioning issues. Play behind teammates at the edge of team fights and behind towers. You are squishy. Don't get jumped. Don't get picked. It's just tragic. It's just tragic if it happens. Imagine you had ult here. You'd be able to put it behind your walker and it'd be actually useful in this team fight instead of it just being wasted instantly.
Thanks for the assist, G.
This is a nice case of you played solidly, like you played decently, and your teammates played well. Like you didn't play particularly well in order to like win this game, but you didn't play horribly, so it's fine. Like you didn't throw, but you didn't pop off. And one of the easiest ways to win is to pop off. Why are you farming when you can just go buy? The game is almost over. You dropped Patron. Go buy, group up with your team.
I'll read you. Nice work.
You didn't do anything good. That's why you sent this one. All right. Well, I'm glad that you're able to own up to your mistakes. How did you buy burst fire? I think I missed something. What? Where did mid go? Oh, mid just spawned. They're running Urn. Look, these guys are fighting Hayes. Go help.
Whatever you say.
But that's fine. They killed her.
Thanks
That's
for the
enough.
assist, G.
They can't run Urn
I'll
now.
read you.
Let's go mid. You gotta pick. Good call.
Read you later. I'll read you.
The dead will surround them. Slow them down.
The rejuvenator is descending.
Good mid contest. Good job.
Copy that.
This game is basically over now. Is what I'm saying in my head. Your teammates are going Rift, so you are going to follow them and go Rift. This game is a 6v6 team game. Yes, you can carry games, but also you can very easily throw games by thinking that you can carry games.
Whatever you say.
Now what you need to call is, okay guys, let's group up in Siege after we buy. Go buy. Go sell one of these items, probably Titanic, and buy an hit.
Let's go blue. I'll read you.
You Blackmore kids are into some wild stuff.
Split shot.
Let's take
I mean,
it
I guess, yeah, after the weapon damage nerf, split shot ricochet is kind of whatever. Graves does not want to be in the first one into the fight, just so you know. I like this flank play. Graves is very good at that. Playing behind the enemies. Perfect. Okay. Good job. How'd you just... Alright, let's see. Last note for the late game notes is, late game means play with team always, okay? Always. Solo plays are allowed, but team plays are required. Boom. Alright. I'm gonna pull the what's it called? I'm gonna pull the check it. Go ahead and take a screenshot of these notes so that you can look back at them when you're playing your next games. These are the important things that you need to be aware of when playing. Some of these are grade specific, yes, but for the most part, I tried to just keep it to general Deadlock tips. Scroll down a little bit. These are the late game notes and the rest of the mid games. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for giving me this VOD to review. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. But here, I'm gonna pull up the builds for you. This way you can actually get an understanding of what you need to do.
Completing some Eldritch ritual beats finishing my paper on Wuthering Heights.
I don't know what garbage ad build you were using. It was probably some gun garbage. Not this one. Hold on. I mean, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. You look, if you want to run melee graves, you can. But here, I'd recommend Nahu Spirit Hybrid, YouTube Farming Bit, Osis 7, Twitch.tv. One of these builds, they're all good. All of them can carry you up to Eternus, guaranteed. But a lot more character skill is required because Grave sucks right now. It needs to be buffed, but nobody wants to buff her because they risk outraging the community. And also practice your movement. By practice your movement, this is what I mean. Because Graves has 2 stamina, right? Which is already bad. You have to pay an 800 tax every game, every single one, to get that green horse item. But just do something like this while you're in the hideout, waiting for Q. Just try to bounce around and just be in places, whatever, right? It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you can kind of get a taste of what type of movement you're working with. Watch a movement guide. Leaf has some great ones on YouTube. Leif. You'll just be dancing around. Hold on. I gotta hit a corner boost now. Hold on. Boom. On the Osis build though, why does it go extra charge? I'm not 100% sure, but I imagine it's because of the 7 spirit power. And maybe like he used to add rapid recharge on this, but I personally skip this more than I build it, honestly. I don't look, I'm kind of high level. I don't left to right. I left to right, but like with skipping and whatnot. But look, it doesn't matter. Just build it. Osis said to build it, so that means you gotta build it. Okay, you know what rank Osis is? He's in pro play. You know what rank you are. Phantom 1. I think he knows more than you. Besides, it clears up a lot of brain power to not think about things like that. No, I understand the curiosity, I understand it. But one of my goals is to make the game as easy for other people to understand as possible. And thinking about why somebody does or does not buy extra charge, an 800 soul item, it's more trouble than it's worth. Like, unless you can ask Osis yourself, bro. I think that guy's European, though. Does he even speak English? I don't know. Oh yeah, your movement should be trained forwards and backwards, by the way. I missed it. Also said to build it, indeed. Alright, whatever. Let's see. We've been streaming for 3 hours. Just got done with this VOD.